Hey, Dane Johnson here, a founder of Crohn's Colitis Lifestyle, and today I'm going to share with you how our signature Shield program can help you with your symptoms of Crohn's disease and ulcerative colitis. And I created this program, I created this company because I myself nearly died of Crohn's disease, and I do not say that lightly. 6.5 years ago, I was 120 pounds, I was stuck on drugs, I was in a wheelchair, I was on TPN feeding tube, using Entyvio, Remicade, prednisone, antibiotics, the whole bit, and I wasn't getting better. And despite all that, nowadays I've been able to live symptom-free, without surgeries, without drugs, gaining 60 pounds, traveling the world, eating a broad diet. And it's because of the Shield program, it's because of what I learned going back to school for natural medicine that allowed me to get that healing. But it didn't come easy, and it didn't come with one magic pill. So I'm going to share with you some ways of how I did that, some keys to success, and how our program works to help you in a very, very impactful way. And I'm going to promise you that there is no magic formula and there is no magic pills in our program right off the top. It's really hard work and it's really getting what you need for you. So first off, what is the Shield program? The Shield program is a unique set of principles to help you create a compound healing effect. So this stands for supplements, herbs, imagination, exercise, lifestyle, and diet. So through these 6 pillars of health, you create a compounding healing effect for you. So it's not just an acronym, it's also a metaphor. And it's a metaphor for your ability to create a shield in your life. You know, forget for a second this idea of a cure and just think of a way of dodging inflammatory response or getting out of the way of something that can trigger your life. And that's really what it is. Pizza and beer and all these things, they're bad for everyone. The difference between you and your friend who doesn't have it is their body can properly detox and get it out without a terrible negative response. You have an extreme response to it. So if we build your shield strong enough, you could in fact be able to have pizza or have an alcoholic beverage or maybe eat like the kids at your school without a problem. And so that's what Shield is we're changing our perspective. So first off, let's look at the keys to success. And this is really what I call universal law. It means it applies to everyone, but everyone's experience is different, kind of a phenomenon. And so the first key to success is going to be something called personalization. And this is very personal to me because I was looking at Dr. Google in every book and there was so much conflicting evidence and everyone was saying it was this bacteria, it was this diet I had to follow, it was this perfect pill that was going to do it for me. And nothing was working, and year after year I was spending more money getting no results, getting nowhere, and I didn't know where to go. And it wasn't until I started taking all that information and personalizing it to my needs in a unique daily program, which we'll go over here in a second, a unique program that I got the results. So the second key to success is going to be simplification. How many of you have been completely overwhelmed by all this information, right? The microbiome, the diets, the digestive enzymes, the mucosal lining, the inflammatory response, the blood work, the lab work. What? You're not a biochemist, you're not a doctor. Even the doctors are confused by this. How in the world are you ever going to learn it? What we have to do is we have to take that information and simplify it so it's easy to digest for you. It's easy to run. And when you simplify, you're going to be able to do it on a day-to-day basis without being overwhelmed. So based on your schedule, your child's schedule, or your personal needs, you can create a program that works for you that you can run every day without being overbeaten down. And so simplification is going to be the key to mastering and the key to consistency to get us the long-term results. And the third is going to be a really important one for you who've already maybe got results or worked in natural medicine, and that's going to be fine-tuning. And fine-tuning is so important because there's a lot of people who've tried a specific diet or they've tried a certain probiotic and they've gotten good results. And maybe you've seen a huge reduction in your symptoms, but you've gotten stuck in this bubble where if you don't eat this way, or you don't take this supplement, or you don't have things mapped out, or if as long as you don't keep some major stress response happening in your life, you're okay. But it's almost like walking on glass, right? And it's almost like, I don't know where to go. I'm in this bubble. I'm okay in this bubble. I'm okay with this diet, but I don't know where to go. That's because the strategy doesn't make sense for long term. There's a defensive strategy in phase 1, and there's an offensive strategy in phase 2. So when you fine tune, you're going to look at, how do I handle stress? How do I get my career back? How do I travel? How do I cheat? How do I cheat and be okay? Eat a piece of pizza, have a little fun, right? Fine tuning is going to be really important for ours. So these are the 3 universal laws to keys to success when you're looking at your program that we're going to teach you in the Shield program, which is personalized to you. It's done in a way to help you simplify it on a day-to-day basis, and we're always going to be fine tuning. Healing doesn't happen overnight. And so next I want to go into what we call our daily blueprint. And our daily blueprint is the Shield program simplified into a day-to-day basis. And so what do we do from the moment we wake up and the moment we go to bed based on our unique needs? And what really matters? So some things I want you to look at when you're looking at your current program is how is it affecting your microbiome? And for those of you who don't know what the microbiome is the city of bacteria in your gut. You want to know how important this is? There's more bacteria in your body than there are human cells. Extremely important. They regulate the nervous system, the immune system, helping with digestion. They help regulate your ability to break down food and your ability to fight off pathogens. So these things are important partners in all those systems. And next is you're looking for a specific diet plan that's realistic for you and also personalized. What foods are working, what's not? Do you want to be a vegan? Do you want to be a vegetarian? Do you want to be a meat eater? All of it's okay. You can do all of it. We've got people who are hardcore vegans or vegetarians or meat eaters all getting responses. It's about something called food philosophy, which again, you're going to learn in the Shield program. So when you learn food philosophy, you can make a diet that works for you and you can find the trial and error based on your results. There is no answer, there's only your answer. Next, what we're looking at with the daily blueprint is how are we going to detox? You guys heard this word, detox? The body's ability to eliminate inflammation or something called endotoxins. And that's going to be done through sweating or breathing or bowel movements or urination or sweating. So how are we going to detox? And we're not going to detox too hard to the point where you actually can't get out of bed because you're detoxing so hard. And how are we going to, from here, be able to break down our meals? A lot of us are dealing with indigestion or bloating, or you're seeing those undigested foods in your bowel movement, chronic diarrhea. How are we going to use our plan every day to break down our meals in a way that we're seeing a healing response? And the last few here are going to be really important. In the daily blueprint, how are we getting time on our side? How many of you right now feel that the longer that this goes on, the more sick you're getting? It's almost like you can eat less, you can do less. It's just getting worse and worse, time's against you, right? There's a panic, there's an anxiety that's bursting inside. How are we going to get time on our side? And with the daily blueprint, when we set it up in a way that helps reduce inflammation and creates bowel rest and all these great, fantastic things, over time you'll get more healthy and more healthy and more healthy. So an example of this is going to be my first year of trying the Shield program out and growing it. Went to live in Germany, didn't get a great response. As the years went on, I was able to travel a little bit more and better as I got my Shield program stronger, as my gut got stronger, as my immune system calmed down, right? As my mucosal lining grew and my ability to absorb nutrients grew. So when you get time on your side, you can have great results up front, but you want to have the longevity of it to have true root cause healing. So these are some ideas that we're going to go over in your daily blueprint. This is going to be in Module 1 of the Shield Online program to teach you the philosophy of how to build your day. And really success is going to come down to the personalization, simplification, and fine-tuning of your day-to-day efforts. So now let's look at how the program works for you. What's unique about Crohn's Colitis Lifestyle? How are we any different than anyone else? What kind of methods and philosophies and strategies can we offer you that really can make you feel like, hey, this might really work for me. This is no BS. This could work, right? And the first one is going to be this idea of turning your home into a healing home. So what I mean is, how many of you feel like you can hardly get out of bed? Or there's this great doctor 4 states away and you're like, I can't get on an airplane right now. If I get on there and travel, it's just gonna mess up my day. One of the main things you can do if you're sick is you want to turn your home into a healing home. So we have the resources such as a naturopath doctor, a nurse practitioner, coaches all around the world to be able to help you turn your home into a healing home. What's in your cabinets and what you're doing on a day-to-day basis. How are you creating a healing response in a stress-free zone where you can increase your sleeping and increase your happiness at the same time. So making home destination number 1 for healing will be really powerful to have long-term health and long-term self-empowerment. And number 2 is going to be medical grade resources. So what I mean by medical grade resources is how many of you read that a certain probiotic or a certain supplement could be really good for you, but who knows which one to buy? Who knows which lab test to run? We have specific medical grade supplements, herbs, and functional lab work that we can offer you at extremely exclusive pricing, because as someone who spent a ton of money trying to heal themselves, I know how costly this can be. So we do the research for you and we can present it to you on what supplements we use, what herbs, and what functional lab work we do to get you the absolute best result at exclusive pricing, which comes with the program. So we're going to make sure we get that to you. Things like free 2-day shipping or 20% off, lifetime access, 20% off to products, all at the highest quality. So we get you the resources you need to get the results you need. And number 3, and one of the most valuable we have, is relatable coaching. And what I mean by that is all of our coaches and all of our doctors live with Crohn's disease and ulcerative colitis themselves. One of the most important things I think that's helped me have such great results with my clients is the fact that I've been there. I know what it takes. I know what I'm doing on myself. That acute information relatability is going to be so impactful for accountability, someone who really understands what you're going through, and someone who understands all the in-betweens of what it is to have Crohn's and colitis that maybe your conventional doctor or your naturopath doctor doesn't really understand. And so all of our coaches have this. They live symptom-free from it. They're self-empowered with their own goals. And same with our naturopath doctor, who had her colon removed when she was just 2 years old. So all of these relatable coaches are going to be there for you to help you along the way. My goal is to make sure that everyone has the ability to utilize this information in an affordable way. So what we do is we have first the Shield Online program, and that's where I suggest that you guys start. And the Shield Online program is going to give you an online breakdown at looking at the philosophy of this at the most affordable price. So that's going to be $9.95 or 2-month payments at $5.50. And so what the $9.95 is going to give you access to how to build your daily blueprint, how to build your shield, healing from within mindset, grocery shopping, case studies of people who've already had healing responses, how to read lab work such as the GI map test. And so all of that's going to be included in here in this $9.95 or 2 months at $5.50 pricing. But what's also going to come with this is you're going to get a free 30-minute call with a coach to help go over your program, because I know a lot of this is overwhelming and you can't learn natural healing overnight. And so you're going to have a call with a coach who's going to say, what's your daily blueprint, where are your symptoms, where do we need to go, and help you clean this up. So that's going to be included in this price. And so what I'm excited about this also is that, let's say that you're saying, you know, I need a coach, I need someone to work with to continue to help me with this path. It's too much information and I need to go more. You can try this out, and then if you want to upgrade, all of this money, it directly is invested into your personal consulting, which you can talk about with your coach. So it's no money wasted. This will go right down as a down payment to private coaching if you feel that's needed. So at the end of the day, my real vision is to create a powerful alternative program for people who have Crohn's and colitis, where they can become self-empowered, they can learn, they can simplify, and they can personalize. I know what you're going through. I know what it takes to heal, and I know it's not easy, and there is no magic pill. And so the more you understand, the more you learn, the more you have belief and change your mindset, the more that can happen, the more you can become self-empowered, and the more you can get after your dreams. Let me know if you need anything at all. Again, the link below will help you get a look at this program. You can also email us at info@Crohn'sColidisLifestyle.com to ask us further questions, and we look forward to helping you out.